So here is the final look of the dress. It really came out beautiful. I made this with doll face instead of doll chest. I just made it for the tutorial, but for the fact that it came out very beautiful, I had to wear it to church, and you will never know that this is doll face. So please, if you're making this especially for a client or for yourself and you want it to last for long, please use doll chest. Doll face will still maybe give you the same look, but doll face is somehow hard. And if you are making use of doll chest, use a very light doll chest so that it will relax very well. Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's Kuli. So today we'll be making this kimono drape dress. The upper part is kimono while the down part is a drape or cowl dress. So if this is what you would like to learn, please make sure to stay tuned, like and subscribe. Please support me by engaging on my videos. I put so much effort in making these videos, so please support. So the first thing you are meant to do is to bring out a zipper allowance. This is the front. The front has a front slit, and this slit will also serve as a zipper allowance. So front and back is the same thing. So the first thing is to minus your half length, but before that we are going to, you know that it has a band, so I'm also going to remove 1 inch for the band. So I'll minus 1 inch, and the upper part is going to bring band and the down part is going to bring band. So I'm minusing 1 inch for the down part to get my hip location, which is 8. So on your hip, you take your hip measurement and add extra 2 inches allowance, because I want the hip part to be free. Your waist, take your waist measurement and add 1 inch allowance. I want the if the hip part is tight, it will not really give you that drape effect, so you have to make the hip loose. So on your full length, you just put down your hip measurement. Mine is 44 minus 1.5, so whatever you get is just that your pencil will be your pencil skirt effect. So that is just it. Once you are done drafting it, we are going to cut it as for us to see how it looks. It's just your normal pencil skirt. So I'll just use this and cut the back exactly the same thing. Here the front and back is ready. So the next thing to do now is to place the hip facing each other. Please, we are not cutting this on fold, we are cutting it just single. So we are going to make join the hip part together, because it doesn't have a side seam. The dress doesn't have a side seam, so you are just going to tape it. I'm using that piece of paper because I don't want it to overlap, because I'm using gum. But if you are using a tape, please tape it. You don't need that piece of paper. I use that piece of paper so that I can get the hip not to overlap. So once you close it, close the other part so that it will stay in place. So here it is. The next thing now is to cut out that extra parts. So we are going to mark out the drape line, the line that we are going to drape. So on that waist part, that's the back part, I'm going to come in by 1.5 inches. That is the space for my dart. I'll come in by 1.5 inches. I'll mark 1.5 inches until I get to that hip part, that zip part. Please don't mark that zip part, so notch to know that where your zip started or where your zip stopped. So I was cross-checking to know if I have 1.5 inches. So do the same thing to the front part also. This is the back, and please remember that we did not cut this on fold, you just have to cut it single. So the same thing goes to the front, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. Remember the slit allowance that is serving also as the zip allowance for the back. The front has a front slit, the back has a zipper. So that is just it. I'm going to notch the zipper for me to know that that is my zipper. So the total line that I marked out for my split is 5. So on that hip line, I went down by 1 inch or 1.5 inches. Then I'll start connecting this. If you look at it very well, you know that I didn't touch that zipper allowance. So I'm going to connect this to the hip part. I'm going to dot it. The lines are, if you calculate it, is up to 5. You can make yours 4. So Once I have the lines dotted, I'm going to connect it very well for you guys to see. So that is how it's going to be. So the back also is going to meet exactly with the front. The way the front is, you are going to connect the lines to join together. You are going to join the front line and the back line together. That is the slit line. If you calculate what total of what I have, if it's 5 inches, just mustn't be 5 inches, you can make it 4 pleats. Let it be between 4, 5 and 6. Don't overdo it. So 4 and 5 is very, very okay. I'm going to label this 1F and 1B, 2F and 2B, like one front and the one back, 2 front and 2 back. Like you label them for you to know, because you are going to slash this, and also make a dot for you to know where it's facing up, because we are going to cut the slashes into pieces for you not to confuse. I labeled it 1A and 1F, that is one front, 1B and that is 1B, 2, that is up to 5 this thing. So we are going to open this, detach it, separate it from each other. That's why I say that you should label this. So you are going to slash all the lines. That is the back part. That's why I said you should label it 1B, 2B and all that. That is the back, and here is the front. And also indicate the part that is going up and the part that is going down, for you not to mistake it, because we are still going to make use of this after slashing it. So here is it. I'll place this aside and bring back the other part. Once that is done, you are going to get a fresh pattern paper. I added extra this in paper too, because we are going to drape it. So you are going to bring it, get the midpoint and draw a line, then mark a line indicating the midpoint. So bring back your down part, place it the way you are seeing. The both down part is going to, you are going to place it on that midpoint line. That is the front and the back. That is the front and the back. So you are going to place it on this middle line. So you are going to mark this one to make sure that the hip part is equal also. That is it. Then the space that is going to be there is 2 inches. The back is going to have 2 inches space, and the front is going to have 2 inches space. Then you just tape it there. Also tape that down part. You see the way I place the down part, so that is how it's going to be. So you are also going to tape it and make sure that both are equal, so that one part of the hip will not be longer than the other part. So we are now going to make our slash, our drape line, and from that point I'll go up by 2 inches. I use 2 inches. You can use 2.5 inches if you want. You can use 2.5 or 3 inches. It depends on how bold you want your pleat to be. I don't want mine to be really bold. So here I'll get number 5, then apply my gum. I also gave 2 inches space. I followed that line, I placed it. The next one again is to go up by 2 inches from there. Go up by 2 inches. So it's better you go up by 2 inches after placing it, so that the line will be equal. I'll place it, I'll apply my gum, then bring number 4. That is number 4. I also gave 2 inches allowance from that center line. I gave 2 inches allowance to make sure that everything is aligning together. The third one, I'll go up by 2 inches also, and apply my gum. This third one, I'm going to bring it close to that line, to that center line that you are seeing. So you bring it close and attach it to. So the second one, you go up by 2 inches. Also bring it close to that mid point line that you are seeing. It's only the fourth and the fifth that gave 2 inches space. So others are coming close now. So this is the last one, that is number 1. I'll place it also. It came close, it's close to the midpoint line. So this is what we have. We are going to do exactly the same thing to the front part. Remember that this is the part back. Make sure that the lines are equal. So I've gone ahead to do the front of the camera, and this is what I have. Is exactly the same thing. You can see that the lines, the slash, everything aligns together, so you can just make a curve, just trace the line out. This is how it's going to look. Trace the line out. Here you can just cut out the excess, then pleat it for you not to run shortage. If you pleat your pleats like this and cut it, you will not run shortage. Some will not be shorter and some will not be longer, so you just pleat it all the way to the front part. So this is how it's going to look. So that is it. You are going to cut it. This is how it should look once you are done cutting it. This is the shape you should get. So you are going to match the pleat. Sorry, you are going to notch the pleat. Remember that, yeah, you are notching it here and also notch it on your fabric so that you will be able to pleat it. You will see how you are going to pleat it. So just notch all the plates that you are going to pleat. So here is the fabric that I'm going to use. I use 3 yards. 3 yards will be enough. 2 for the down part and 1 for the upper part. So you need 3 yards for this. So how you are going to cut it is just to cut it, fold it into 2. You are just cutting just 2 pieces. You just need 2 pieces because you know that you join the back and the front together. So you just fold it and cut 2 pieces of it. That is the back and front. So I have the back and the front, and yes, just 2 pieces. That is what you need. Please don't mind that part that is looking V. I made a mistake there. Once you are done with that, the next thing to cut is the upper part. So here I used one yard for the upper part. Please cut it separately because I forgot to add zipper allowance to the upper part. I went to cut the back and front together. So you just have to fold it, cut it separately. This is how you're going to fold. Just cut it separately. Cut the front first, then use the front and cut the back, and remember to add your zipper allowance. So my half length is 17 inches, but I removed 1 inch for the band because I told you that the front part, the down part is going to bring band 1 inch and the upper part is also going to bring 1 inch. So instead of marking 17 inches, I marked 16 inches. So I'll take my 16 inches, that is my shoulder line. I will outline my shoulder line very well. Then take your shoulder measurement. I took my shoulder measurement, then added extra 15 inches for the sleeve extension. So once you have that, you come down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. I use 10 inches for the sleeve opening, or 9.5 inches. My neck width is 4 inches. Neck depth is 7 for the front, 8 or 9 for the back. So that is just it. Neck depth is 7 inches. Then for the back is 8 inches or 9 inches. It depends on how low you want your back to be. So you just connect it. It's a V-neck. The next thing is your waist measurement. You are going to take your hip measurement on your waist because it has a pleat. Then add extra 6 inches. Then you do this curve. Just this curve. It's a kimono. I have a video on how to make a kimono dress I made then. So that is just it. Once you do it, you just connect it this way and we are done. So that is just how the upper part will look. So once you have it drafted like this, you are going to cut it out. I'm opening the down part because it was unfold, because I was avoiding those things there. So this is it. You cut the neckline. Remember that the back neckline is lower than the front neckline. So you cut a facing, or you can pipe the neckline. And also remember that the back has this thing that you are going to attach there, a strap that you are going to attach there. So you can decide to cut a facing, or you pipe the neckline. So this is just it. So the next thing now to cut is the band that we are going to be attaching. So my band is my waist is 32 inches, so I just cut a band of 34 inches so that I'll not run shortage, but we are still going to trim it down to the exact amount. So just cut that this thing, your half of your waist, then the length of your band. I cut out 5 inches, so extra 1 inch for joining. So that is what I have here. So 5 inches, when you put it on fold, you will have 2.5 inches. So this is just it. So it's like 35 inches long. So the next thing to cut now is just the facing. So you go ahead and join the slit allowance, join the slit together. This is the front slit. I've pleated one part of the dress, so I'll show you guys how to pleat the other part. So this is how it's going to look. This is how it's looking. That is the front part. So this is how it will look. So we are going to pleat the back part. Do you remember why I asked you guys? You just need to close only the slit and leave the space you want for your slit opening. Don't mind the joining that I have there. That V part that I had when I was cutting it, I made a mistake, so I had to join it. So this is the reason why I said that you should not cheat. You should not cheat. So you are going to take, at least you have the space between the front slit should be like 2 inches space. So look at how I'm pleating it. So you just bring one, place on the notches. That's why you had to notch it. So we are going to pleat it. You know that the thing is, the pleat is facing towards the upper part, like the waist part is facing up. So you make sure that it's facing up. So the left hand the left hand pleat is going to come to left, and the right hand pleat is going to go to left. I had to get my my tape to measure it to make sure that it's the same thing. So the first pleat that you are going to pleat, it should be like 1.5 inches. So the rest will be like 1 inch. Like the space should be like 1.5 inches, the back 1.5 inches, the front 1.5 inches. That is the space between the pleats, should be 1.5 inches. So others now, the next one that you are going to pleat now should be like 1 inch. So you are going to have, when you measure the pleat, it should be 1 inch. So you pleat up to 5 pleats before you go to the other parts. This is the front part now. You pleat up to 5 inches. You can't see, I have 3, so I will pleat more too before I will go to the back side and pleat towards the right hand side. The front is coming towards the left hand side, while the back is going towards the hand, like the pleat will face the right hand side. Please just understand what I'm saying. So once you have up to 5 pleats, because when we were slashing it, we said that we are going to pleat it up to 5 times. So once your front pleat is up to 5, you are going to stop there and go to the back, pleat towards the right hand side. The pleat for the front is coming towards the left hand side, while the back is going towards the right hand side. So please take your time and pleat it. So the next pleat now from the zipper side is coming. So how you are going to pleat the back is just to place your zipper allowance and make sure that the allowance, the notches matches each other very well. Then you can start pleating it. The back pleat is going to be 1 inch coming towards the right hand side. So you don't pleat on the zipper allowance. So you measure to make sure that your zipper notches matches very well. So from the front pleat, this thing, the total amount that you are going to pleat, you just make sure that you have your waist measurement, your exact waist measurement. So after pleating, you measure to know if you have your exact waist measurement. Once you have your exact waist measurement, both the front and back will give you your exact waist measurement. That means you are good to go. So my exact waist measurement was 32. So after pleating it, I had 32 inches. So you see the way I'm pleating this one is going towards the right hand side, and it's also going to be 5 pleats. Make sure that you have up to 5 pleats also. So that is it for just this one. Once you have it like this, you just go and stitch it to hold the pleats in place. So this is it. If it's not up to your waist, you just have to lose some of the pleats. Maybe the one that is too bold, you just reduce it for it to give you your exact waist measurement. So I'm going to go to my machine and hold it. I've also gone ahead to turn my neckline, use the facing for my neckline. You know that the back has a strap, so from the back neckline, you go down by 2 inches or 1.5 inches and place that strap there before piping the neckline or using your facing, just like I did here. So that is just it. So this is the front. I've also gone ahead. Once you are done with that, you're just going to turn the shoulder, then stitch the sleeve, the shoulder, and everything. So that is it. The next thing is to iron your interfacing on this thing, on the band, and I'll do all that. So I've gone ahead to stitch the pleat so that it doesn't move. So once you have it like this, you are going to trim out all those excess fabric so that the waist parts will be equal. So that is just what I did here. Remember that you are not meant to close the zipper part yet until you finish attaching the band. And here is the upper part. I've gone ahead to pleat the one side of the front. The front has a pleat while the back has a gather. So the part coming towards the center, the right side is facing, look at the way the pleat is facing. The left hand side is facing left. That is 3 pleats. You just need 3 pleats there, while the one coming towards me will face the right hand side. The pleat is not facing each other. One part of the center front is facing left, and the other part, the other midpoint, is facing left. That is just a total of 6 pleats. The front has a total of 6 pleats. So the back, you are just going to gather the back. I used a gather stitch, gather it up to 16 inches. The front is going to be 16 inches, while the two back is going to be 16 inches, a total of 32 inches. So the band now, you are going to measure half of your waist. That is 16 inches plus 1 inch zipper allowance. That is what I did there. Measure half of your waist unfold, then add 1 inch zipper allowance. So you have a total of your waist. Notch the midpoint and also notch the zipper allowance part for you to know that that is the zipper allowance part. So both back and front for the upper part is 32 inches. So the back now, when you open it up, you have 32 inches plus extra 1 inch for the zipper allowance. So to join this, you are going to get from the front, you get the midpoint from the front. So you are joining from the midpoint all the way to this thing, to the zipper allowance. Also join the other side. So this, I've gone ahead to attach the band to the upper part. So you will also get the midpoint of your skirt part and attach it just the way you normally attach your half length. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any question or you don't understand it, please drop a comment. So here you're just going to just going to use your hemming gum to hold that slit part, and that is just it. Attach your zipper and close the back, and we are done. Just hold your slip part with your, is it hemming gum? Yeah, hemming gum. So you just use it and hold it so that it will lay very flat, and that is it. Thanks for watching.